It is currently Thursday, March 6th, 2025, 6:43 p.m. And this is day 3 of talking to a microphone in a dark room to try and feel a little bit less insane. Because, that's kind of what it's all about, right? These days, with all the human interactions and the digital world and the media overconsumption, you don't really get time to think or talk or be alone, really. um, because all the alone time you waste away on short-term content or even long-term content. It doesn't really matter. This whole noise. Yeah. So today I went to school, whole day of school, 6 hours, of which like 60% were a waste of time. Kind of like most school activity, anyways. But today it was, uh, it's a real example. I mean, it is the last year of high school, and half of the students are just not coming to class anymore. So that's a sign, probably, how useless it is. Um, but there was one class that was kind of fun in English. We've been looking at different political speeches that are really famous. Um, like the Lincoln one, the MLK Jr. one, um, I think one from Obama as well. And now we're working in groups to write our own political speeches. And the teacher let us choose the topics for our speeches. So just come up with whatever. And I decided to talk about oligarchs and kind of the populist overtake of the Western world, especially the US, but I mean Europe too. We have FPO coming to power, and uh, alternative for Germany, or whatever the fuck it's called. Um, yeah, so I decided to talk about that, but I think it would be better if I could just work alone on my speech and not have to work in groups, because the other people are just kind of there and kind of holding me back from what I actually want to say. Um, I am making it quite extremist. Let's see, maybe I'll be the next great Führer of the 21st century if I learn to speak well. Yeah. Then the last class at school today was Spanish, and we got our tests back. So we this year we wrote 2 tests, and I mean, I'm bad at Spanish. It's not that I can't learn it or anything. It's just that I don't think I need it, and I don't really enjoy learning languages. I learned English through media consumption, and I learned German because I had to, and Spanish, I don't need it. I mean, what for? I'm not going to Spain. I'm not going to live in South America. Um, and there's not any media in particular that I want to consume that comes from Spain or a Spanish speaking country. So, and I feel like most of my classmates feel the same. There's like one person that wrote the test really well, and she kind of just speaks Spanish in general. So, yeah. And the last time I wrote a text in Spanish before this test was half a year ago on the previous test, and I still ended up writing like a pretty mediocre grade in our class. So just goes to show how little you have to do to actually get through at school, and you don't actually need to learn shit. If you just try a little bit, you'll go through, and just waste 12 years of your life for getting a piece of paper that doesn't give you anything. I mean, it does give you something, but the ability to go to university. But other than that, it's pretty useless. And I mean, I feel like if I had to, I could learn everything I need for the final exams pretty quickly, and I wouldn't need to go to school for 12 years to get the final exams. But yeah, that's a separate topic, I guess. After school, I came home. I made myself a gigantic lunch, and then I felt really full and also tired after school. And I went to bed, and I just lay there. And then I started scrolling and scrolling and doom scrolling, and then I felt terrible about myself. And then I threw my phone away, and then I just stared at the ceiling, and I thought to myself about how miserable I am, and how um, I've never gotten the level of emotional intimacy or intellectual understanding from anyone that I've ever known in my life that I wanted to. Um, and the one time that I got kind of close to it, it ended up going to hell pretty quickly and not working out. So, yeah. And oftentimes, when you get in this mood and you feel like talking to someone about it or sharing your emotions with someone, but the thing is that you get in this mood because you don't have anyone to share with. So, what do? You go to Pornhub because that gets you that gets some of your primal intimacy needs met easily, and you don't actually have to talk to people. Well, I didn't do that today, but I mean, I'm not making this up. I speak from experience, and I know that this is an experience that many men share, and probably not just men. And then after that, you feel even worse about yourself, but you're sedated, so you just kind of drift off to sleep because you want to skip the time, fast forward to tomorrow. And yeah, so don't don't jork it. Try to find friends and partners that will understand you, and try to have healthy relationships with people, because otherwise you'll end up talking to a microphone in a dark room, just like me. Yeah. Anyways, I love tea. Always have a cup of tea when you feel down. Have a cup of tea when you feel well. Have a cup of tea when you feel nothing, and have a cup of tea if I don't know. But always have a cup of tea because it helps you think and helps you feel more relaxed. I've been bringing like a thermos to school and pouring tea for myself and some of the other people there into cups. I also bring cups, and we always drink it during chemistry. But it's actually not allowed to take drink or food into the chemistry classroom. But the teacher doesn't get mad at us, so we just keep we just keep doing it. Maybe he'll get mad eventually. I don't know. Well, I proposed to him that I bring a cup for him too, but he didn't want it, so his loss. Yeah. Um, I decided to record early or fuck me earlier today because I still have to go now, like in 50 minutes to dance class. I've been going to like a ballroom dancing class since about 3 months. This one girl made me go. I mean, she made me go originally because I would never go to anything dance related in my life willingly. But now I kind of got into it, and I'm not super good, but I'm kind of good at it. So it's pretty fun, really. And today is the last class of the course, but I signed up for the next one as well. So that's pretty fun. Forces me to go outside at least once. Ah, I don't want. Yeah, bro, I don't want it. Also knock. Also knock. Motherfucker. Um, fucking ruined my take, man. What was it on about? Ah, yeah, dancing. And yeah, I'm not super good at it, but I'm kind of good at it, and it's pretty fun and forces me to go outside at least once a week. Um, yeah. But it's kind of sad because like the relationship with this girl that I have now isn't what it used to be, and I don't know. Like we used to be super close, and now we're just kind of there in each other's lives, but not really. And I mean, she was like one of the only people that I actually felt genuinely close to in my 18 years. But now it's kind of lost. It's been lost. So yeah. But it's really frustrating that like you really need and crave some amount of emotional intimacy, but it's extremely hard to find people that actually possess the qualities that you need in people in order to have something in common with them. Like especially for me, I don't know, maybe it's like that for everyone, maybe not. But yeah, like I'm not unattractive, I'm not stinky or something. I can go out there and talk to people and find friends, but what's the point if I don't actually feel anything for them or like don't feel connected to them whatsoever in any way and will share nothing. And I feel like that about most people. The people that I hang out with in my life are mostly just there because they're there for no particular like it's not their choice to be there. They just have nothing better to do. So hopefully I'll manage to find people like me one day. Anyways, I got distracted now and now I don't know what I'm even talking about. So I guess I'll continue tomorrow probably. No, I mean I will definitely. But I'll probably be in a different mind space and just talk about a completely different topic, like usual. Bye bye.